What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next rip of Cosmos Disney Dual Case Pick Your Character. How are we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us, guys. I'm super glad this one's full. This is our longest break ever for filling. Again, I do apologize. Not necessarily our goal to have it sit that long, but unfortunately, just kind of had to let this one ride, let this one roll out. Discounted quite a bit, but we got them full, and definitely didn't think it was going to take, oh boy, 6 days, about something like that. So we're here, we're ready to rip. As always, good luck to everybody. Let's get this one opened up and find out what we're going to get tonight. All right, there's our first 10. This case opened up. Right. So everyone has their own spot, all characters. All right. And second 10. Cool. Here we go. Let's go, Cosmos. All right, there's Jeremy. There's Raymer, 84 character. Yeah, you probably do have somewhere right around there. You might actually be right too. You cleaned up all. At some point, I discounted a lot of them to $5. So you buy 3 of those. At one time, it only came out to $10. So let's rock, friends. Hopefully he's easy to open tonight. So all the posters are their own spot, so every single poster card goes to that spot. All the other characters have their own spots, so I'm probably not going to call out a lot of them. It's a huge list to scroll through. So if we get a pretty big one, I'll probably scroll down and find who owns the character. But man, oh man, these packs are already giving me fits. But for the most part, just going to call out the character, who it is, etc. Dang. I know Zach was using the knife to cut a little slit, but I hadn't had to do that. But if this keeps up, I might have to. Because this isn't ripping like it normally was when we were doing the first few cases. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got the Luigi on the Cosmos. Collection poster Dumbo, flying elephant. Forky, nice start. Numbered out of 149. Who's got Forky? This is the rip card. This one we got to find. Who's got Forky? That is Dow. Dow, are you watching? Dow, let me know if you're hanging out. This is a rip card. It's got a mini inside. I'd love to rip it for you. If you're here, holler at me. We can pop that open. I don't know if he's going to be watching or not, so. Flash, 100-yard dash to 365. Kristoff on the Cosmos. Maximus. Die cut Dory. And red ink Pocahontas to 75. Nice one for the Pocahontas spot. I think that was one of the late grabs too. Beautiful hit to 75. You found they open easily from the bottom. I'll have to try that. However, I'm a righty, so that doesn't work very well. Tuck Cosmos. And Olaf Cosmos closing it out. Box number 1. Let me see. Did we do... I think all of the scene cards too. Didn't split any of those out, so we'll probably just have to split those up evenly amongst all the spots. Kind of dish those out a bit. final frames, if you will, whatever they're called. So I think those are tied to a movie. Next up. So let's see the bottom. It's kind of similar, but again, I'm a righty, so I can't, you know, I like to tear like this way, so. Sometimes you give it a little tug and it kind of pops like that. That's what I was doing the first cases. All right, box 2. Good start in box 1. Let's see how. All right. Mad Hatter, Cosmos, and Aurora to 188. Nice hit for the Aurora spot. A couple of princesses here to kick us off. Prince Philip Cosmos. Collection poster. Gonna be Pinocchio. Pinocchio on the poster. So again, these all go to the same spot. All the collection posters combined to a spot. Bruce. Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts again. Wow, that's the first time that's happened. Back-to-back Queen of Hearts on the Cosmos. And we've got Belle to 188. Chill with Disney. There you go. Nice hit for the Belle spots. Emsdale. There you go. 3 princesses. First time got the Pocahontas. There you go. There you go. On fire already. Nick Wilde out of 365. And die cut Bruce. All right, on to box 3. Do have 2 breaks left open on the app. Both of them Topps Chrome. One's almost full, our hobby case, and then our value mix getting pretty close. That's going to be it for the night, and then that is it until the National, my friends. So we will be pre-filling some stuff starting tomorrow to get rolling for the National. A few that I feel like might take a couple of days, and then we got more dropping on Tuesday, Wednesday, and so forth. So we'll kind of have a handful drop each day. Goal is to rip up to 15 breaks. 3 a day, or 3 to 4 a day basically is the goal. So 12 to 15 total at the National. We'll be there. If you're there, stop by and say hi. The tricky part is Friday and Saturday they close the venue at 6 and we have to be out. So we can't rip past 6 o'clock on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday it closes at 4. So again, we might have to squeeze in one before we leave. Screen Slaver, Jiminy Cricket, Pocahontas, and Snow White. Wow, all the princesses hitting so far. Numbered out of 100 on the Snow White. Nice hit. Love the stars parallel. Princesses popping off through a few boxes. Alice. Anger. Poster. Alice for the poster spot. Vanellope out of 365. Edna Mode. And Mufasa to 45. Beautiful. Favorite parallel in the products. Nice hit for the Mufasa spot. Elsa or Minnie Mouse you? Let's go. Oh, you bought Minnie too? Dang. Number 4. All right, box 4. Raya. Lotso. Out of 100 on the Pluto. There's a little Mickey's friend showing up. Pluto to 100. Dory. Just keep swimming. Poster Encanto. Merlin. And to 100 on the Fear. Fear from Inside Out. Cinderella. Mushu to 365. And die cut. Pumbaa. Closing out. Do we get Fear? Pluto. Okay, so we got 3 numbered there. Felt like we only had 2. Quite a few decent spots. Yep. All right, box 5. Still looking for our low-numbered case hit. I see at least 1 gold between these 2 cases too. All right, here we go. Number 5. Sisu. Simba. Poster. Lady and the Tramp on the poster. Hope we get a out of 10. Haven't had any out of 10 posters yet. And green. Snow White to 25. Nice hit. Out to the Snow White spot. Who's got her? Dustman with the Snow White. Beautiful. Beautiful green. Emerald to 25. Inui. Woody. And red Cuzco to 75 to the Cuzco spot. Is that it's not Mulan, is it? I don't know what. Hercules? What show that is. Sally. Matthias to 365. And a Void die cut. All right. Box 6. Sadness. Yeah, that's cool. Alice red to 75. On the, oh, a Kakawow parallel, something like that. It's pretty cool. Alice. Who's got her? Cody. Cody on a roll already. There you go. Actually, we got a spot open. Look at that. Embarrassment. Heimlich. Poster of Little Whirlwind. Mickey Mouse. Shere Khan. Lady Tremaine. And another green. Esmeralda. There's one we haven't really seen much of yet. Esmeralda to 25. There you go, Raymer. There you go, Raymer. $5 spot right there. Nice hit. Actually, $10. You got it with the $10 discount. Swap these guys over. Esmeralda. Judy Hopps, 365. And Die Cut Syndrome, closing out box 6. 4 to go in our first case. Emperor's New Groove. Oh, yeah, Cuzco. Okay, that's another one I'm not really familiar with. I think I've seen it like once. Long time ago. Never really got into that one. Box 7. Here we go. Baloo. Fairy Godmother. Poster. That's cool. Turning red. There you go. Growing up is a beast. And Mickey. There we go. A little love for Mickey. Numbered to 188. Mickey Mouse. So let's do... we have a star stand. All right, let's do this. Let's keep kind of combo some parallels. Void. Geppetto. Tiana. And a Prince Charming out of 100 signature. That's cool. Nice hit for the Prince Charming spots on the auto. No mouse. Well, yeah, we just got the Mickey. Man, it seems like I said, there might be some slight correlation in terms of, like, we're getting a lot of the princesses. So we're kind of in that collation of princesses. Oaken to 365. Yoo-hoo! Lightning McQueen. Die cut. But yeah, not a lot of Mickey and Friends yet. You know, got the Pluto and now we got the Mickey, but... The second case could be vastly different. You have all bunch of Mickeys, bunch of Minis, something like that. All right, next up. Box 8. Can we bring a backpack to the National? Absolutely, yeah. Honestly, I don't recall. I don't think they check them. It's not that kind of event. I mean, it's like, you know, they have security everywhere, obviously, but it's a convention center, so yeah, backpacks. I mean, you could bring a little carry cart thing if you wanted, like pretty much bring whatever you want. All right, number 8. We've got Eeyore, Mowgli, poster, Mickey Mouse, The Simple Things. And we've got Snow White red to 75. Snow White spot feasting tonight. There you go, Dusty. It's 3 Snow Whites here. Joy. Syndrome. Pinocchio. To 365, Sven. And to 100, Ariel. You go, Ariel, stars out of 100. And Linguini. 8 down, 2 to go, case 1. Yeah. It's, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that'd be kind of weird, because you kind of really can't carry anything around, you know? People bring a lot of stuff. Just think of it like if you, I don't know if you've ever been to a normal card show, like a local one or anything like that, but it's like that, just like massive. I mean, an entire convention center. Biggest one of the year, every year. And like I said, you said you're going up Friday. If you can do it, stay the night and go Saturday too. You're gonna need it. It's definitely not a one day you're going to need at least 2 days to really explore the entire place and kind of check out all the dealers and really make your way through everything, because it's nuts. Here we go. Box 9. Almost through case 1 here. White Rabbit. Quasimodo. And Aurora to 188. Definitely a big princess case. Second Aurora out of 188. She can't handle 2 days. I'm telling you, man. You'll see what I mean. If not, if you absolutely can't, you gotta leave to where you get there at open or early, because there's gonna be a big line. If you don't have your ticket yet, you're gonna have to wait in a long line to get your ticket, and you're gonna want to stay till it closes. I mean, it's really just to get the most out of it. Here we go. Green autograph to 25. Who we got? Tiana Green to 25 on the auto. Very nice hits. Who's got Tiana? That's going to be, where is I? Shy Guy, Mr. Dust. Beautiful hit. Nice Tiana. Slide Mickey over. Get some autograph colored autos there. Poster. Tangled. Out of 100, Grumpy. To 365, Joe Gardner. And Rapunzel. One box to close the first case. All right, number 10. Wow. Being there open, bought tickets already. Bringing the out of 5 sedan booklet. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just a lot of people aren't gonna know. Like, so the way it works with, like, if you're looking to sell it, it's not really a card to sell at a card show, because I don't think you're gonna get very good offers. Booklets are tough. They're a lot more niche, and that's definitely a card, if you want to sell it, to go to eBay with it. If you're kind of looking for a value, honestly, just look on eBay. Just look, just try and find it, even like an out of 10 or an out of 15, or just look for a sedan booklet in general. You know, they're very, very hard to value. And if you're going around, you're just going to get a big range. Like, some people are going to be like anywhere between 100 and 300. You know what I mean? It's not something that's easily valued, and it's just what's someone going to pay for it on eBay. You're kind of looking for a big sedan fan, and you know, one day it could sell for 150, the next day it could sell for 300. You know, it's just one of those cards. So honestly, if you do want to sell it, I'd probably just put it on eBay as a buy it now best offer at like $4.99 or something of that nature. Angel, Lilo and Stitch, numbered to 75 on the red. On the Angel for the Angel spot. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily spend the time going around asking people what that card's worth, because I don't think you're really going to get a clear answer, because nobody's going to know. I would spend your time looking, browsing, trying to find things you want for your PC. You know, if you have a few things you want to sell, you could kind of shop them around a little bit. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't spend the time asking people what that's worth asking all the dealers. There's so many, dude. There's like 1,000, 1,500 dealers, something like that, if not more. What is this? Coco? Yep, Coco poster. Oh, we got half left. And Kristoff to 365. Wally die cut. Another red Pacha to 75. Pacha. Prince Charming. And 22. And that's the first case. A lot of princesses, a lot of diversity. That's something we haven't seen in Cosmos is diversity. A lot of times the cases will have a bunch of Mickey and Friends or a bunch of Snow White or something of that nature. But we really spread out the hits. I know three Snow Whites, but other than that, pretty good spreading the love. Let me check over here on our Chrome case. 2 left. One's in somebody's cart, so that looks like it's going to be the Rays to close. Cardinals are in someone's carts. All right, on to case number 2 here. And you know, that's kind of a good point too. We get asked that a lot. What do you think this is worth? Or, you know, what would, you know, how much is this worth? What do you think this is valued at? Stuff like that. It's not an easy answer. I could probably tell you what a base Joe Burrow Prism rookie goes for. You know, a few cards here and there that sell regularly. But outside of that, it's very hard because there's such fluctuations in the market, and it's even harder for oddball, I call them oddball things, but low number stuff, 1 of 1s, out of 2s, out of 3s, out of 5s, even out of 10s. They don't sell often, and it's just, you just don't know. Is it gonna be 150? Is it gonna be 500? Who's the player? Are they hot right now? Is it the off season? It's not, we get asked it all the time, and we just don't know. We don't have an answer, and we kind of assist in looking up, trying to find something similar to at least give you a ballpark. Pocahontas, is that one of them you needed there, Raymer? You got Pocahontas? Nope, that's Cody. Cody, also with Pocahontas. There you go, numbered out of 100 on the stars. Cody, a lot of hits for you. Tigger. Fix It Felix. Grumpy. Joe Gardner. And Bolt to 45. Only the second out of 45. Nice hit for the Bolt spot. Poster of The Incredibles. I like that one. Nice hit. And out of 365, speaking of The Incredibles, Mr. Incredible. Closing out our first box of case 2. Open one more top loader pack. Looks like we're gonna need. Box 2. We got 3 greens. 3 greens in that first case. Here we go, box 2. Mufasa Cosmos. And, ooh, I think we got a relic. Is this a 1-of-1? This might be a 1-of-1, my friends. We might have a 1-of-1 relic on our hands. Because it looks black. Let's see. That's the Mickey logo. Simba! Simba, and it is out of 155. Okay. Not quite a 1-of-1, but I thought because it was black up here, I thought it might be the 1-of-1. Nice hit for the Simba spot on the relic. Where is he at? Invincible! Kakawow, you're on fire today, dude. The Cam Ward in the first break. Got a Simba relic. There you go. It's supposed to, it's not, obviously not real fur, but it's supposed to resemble his fur. There we go. All right, we got to do bump our 188s, I guess. Little Simba. Simba action here. See if I can squeeze these in a little bit better. There we go. All right. Slinky Dog, Cosmos. And out of 20, Finnick die cut. Nice hit for the Finnick spot on the blue die cut. I don't know where this one's going to go. Hundreds. We got hundreds. Yep. Had a stack of those over here already. Okay. We all got excited, yeah, for the 101. Maleficence. Elsa. And Snow White again to 188. Chill with Disney. Cosmos Anna. Poster. Cinderella. And to 365, Wade Ripple. It's a fun guy. I like this movie. Elemental was pretty fun. All right. Number 3. Here we go. Box 3, case 2. Queen of Hearts. Mad Hatter. Prince Philip. And red, Olaf. He loves warm hugs. Nice hit for the Olaf spot to 75. Beautiful red. And we've got a green auto. Green signature to 25. Bruno. We don't talk about him, though. That's pretty sick. One you don't expect as a signature. Who's got the Bruno spots? That's gonna be Rippin' Hits, $5. That spot was $15 off. We had to drop Bruno too. There you go. Auto to 25 for 5 bones. Poster, Tangled. To 365, Ariel. Out of 100, Goofy. There we go. Finding some of Mickey's friends. Die cut Pumbaa. And Bruce. Closing out box 3. All right, number 4. Keep getting swerved. Skirt. Here we go. Red Panda May. Violet. Sisu. Forky out of 100. Asha. Pongo Boy. Sneezy. Poster. Duke. The musical. Prey Bill. Is that Zootopia? Yep. Maleficent to 365. It should be a numbered card, I feel. And it is Jiminy Cricket to 45. Nice hit for the Jiminy Cricket spot. Four down, 6 to go in case 2. All right, here we go. All right, number 5. Sally. Out of 100, Tiana. Tiana to 100. Sisu. Simba. Poster. Onward. A lot of variety in the posters, too. Kind of nice, too. You're not getting, you know, a bunch of the same movie for that poster spot. Red to 75, Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter on the red to 75. Let's see. Aurora to 365. Scar. Lilo. And Honey Lemon. Big Hero 6 Hero. Closing out box 5. All right, number 6. Inui and Tiana to 188. A lot of Tiana hits here. Tiana out of 188. See you, Ryan. Woody. Maximus. Mushu. Embarrassment. Heimlich. Gabby. Out of 100. Poster. Nemo. Bruce. About to eat him. And to 365, the White Rabbit. For box 6, we've got 4 left. Ah, shoot. Drop the sleeves. All right, number 7. Need some Tinkerbell. Need to spread away from the princesses here. A lot of Snow White, a lot of Tiana, Aurora. The out of 100s and out of 75s have been pretty spread. But like a lot of times you get a run of the similar characters with like the out of 188. That's kind of been the biggest one so far. All right, here we go. Kristoff. Maximus. And Merida to 100. for the Merida spot. Luigi. Tuck Tuck. Olaf. Poster Luca. Red Cinderella. Nice hit. Nice red for that Cinderella spots over to Dustman. Go Dusty. Guess I didn't open that up enough. Prince Philip to 365. And Timon. Die cut. Three to go. Let's see a gold. Need a gold here. These last three. All right. Box 8. Jack Jack. Angel. And Belle. It's a 188. So the 188s are the ones that are kind of keeping the string of princesses. Rhea die cut. Perdita. Bashful. Priya. And Jasmine. It's a 188. Again, Princess. There you go, Jasmine spot. Poster of Inside Out. Every day is full of emotions. And to 365 on the Bashful. Two to go. Box 9. All right, Dash. Jumba Jukiba. Die cut Judy Hopps. Red to 75. Aurora. Beautiful. Love that. It's like the best design for sure with that border. Who's on the Aurora spots? That's going to be Jeff, 1981. Some pretty solid reds up there. Arthur. Oh, I think that's a gold. Got a gold at the end. Dopey. Miriam. Poster. Onward. Nice. Goofy to 225. Love that one. Nice hit, Goofy. I'm going to pull from the bottom here. We got Felix. And we've got gold out of 10. It's going to be a true gold as well. Oh my goodness, Elsa. That is massive. That is massive. Elsa to 10 on the gold. I bet that's Raymer too. I bet that's Raymer. It is. That's just typical. It's never over till it's ever over, Raymer. I hope you're still here. You're probably not. Oh my goodness. Just paid for your break, dude. Nice hit. Nice hit. We're going to bump our Forky. That's a big one. I'm going to text him too. I'll send him a message. Where's he at? Like I always say, it's never over till it's over. There you go. I had to message him too. Well, next to last box, he gets a hit. Complains the whole time. Last box, here we go. That's why I hate it. It's like the one thing that I really hate is people complaining, simply because I feel bad. Okay, I feel terrible that I cannot get everyone a hit. It's the nature of the beast. It's how it is. You don't know what's coming out of these boxes, and that's exactly what I want to hear. Oh, I didn't get this card. It's like, makes me feel phenomenal inside, you know? All right, rant over. Here we go. I appreciate those that don't complain, that's for sure. Last box, my friends. All right, here we go. Aliens. And Chippendale. I think that's Dustman. Dusty, are you here? This is the rip card. We got a mini inside. I'd love to rip it for you. Holler at me if you're watching. That's pretty cool. Don't see a lot of Chippendale stuff. Nice hit. Rip card is inside there. Buzz. Winnie. Remy. Aurora. And signature to 100, Sadness. There you go, to the Sadness spot. Another autograph. See, I think this is the auto stand. Poster of Encanto. Ember Lumen to 365. And a die cut to close it, Nick Wilde. And there we go, my friends. 2 cases, tons of princesses. A lot of signatures. And a monster Elsa. That was a fun 2 cases of Cosmos. get to a quick recap here for you guys. And then we'll be on to some Topps Chrome. Our top Cosmos parallels: Buzz, Woody, Elsa, Anna, Woody, and Cinderella. Out of 365 on these guys: Ember Lumen, Bashful, Prince Philip, Winnie, or the White Rabbit, Aurora, Maleficent, Ariel, Wade Ripple, Mr. Incredible, Kristoff, Joe Gardner, Sven, Oaken, Judy Hopps, Matthias, Mushu, Vanellope, Nick Wilde, and Flash. 100-yard dash. This one's out of 225 Goofy on the pretty nasty Cyclone parallel thing. These are out of 188 Jasmine, Belle, Tiana, Aurora, and Belle. Out of 100 on the Stars parallels, we got Merida, Gabby, Tiana, Forky, Goofy, Prince Charming on the auto, Pluto, Ariel, Pocahontas, Grumpy, and Fear. And then our 2 rip cards out of 145, Chippendale and Forky. Remember, if you're watching the recap and you have these, there is a mini inside. Could be an auto, mini auto, exclusive to those. And the showcase out of 20 on the Finnick die cut blue. Nice hit Finnick spot. How about a Simba on the Relic to 155. Nice hit for the Simba spot. Green to 25 Esmeralda. Nice hit there. Out of 45s, Jiminy Cricket, Mufasa, and Bolt. Out of 75, a lot of these, we got Aurora, Cinderella, Olaf, Alice, Angel, Pacha, Mad Hatter, and Cuzco. A lot of variety there on the Reds. We got a Mickey, sadly only one, numbered out of 188s for the Mickey Mouse spots. And some signatures here. Bruno out of 25. Tiana out of 25. Pocahontas out of 75. And Sadness out of 100. Snow White with a big break here. We got 4 of them. Out of 188s. Out of 100. Out of 75. And a nasty green to 25. Nice break, Snow Whites. And of course, Elsa and Mr. Raymer. Big, huge gold hit. Numbered to 10. 9 of 10 there. Big congrats, Ryan. Nice hit on the gold Elsa. And there we go, friends. That'll do it for the dual Caser Cosmos. Do appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight and joining as always. Have yourselves a great rest of your evening. We'll see you soon, and take care.